Earlier, we discussed that everything is energy, and that was just from page one of the book. Okay, I'm going to continue on with page two of the book so that you can kind of see how all this stuff comes together so that you can begin to redirect energy uh, towards an alignment of gratitude. Everything begins with a vibration. The Hebrew language of creation begins with sound, not silence. And God said, "Let there be light." Sound is energy in motion. Your words are a miniature version of that divine process. They initiate creation every time you speak. To be fruitful is to recognize that every thought and word carries potential creation power. You are a walking energy field. Your speech is the switch that determines its direction. Fruitfulness obeys the law of energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only directed, diminished, and distributed. In your life, the law translates this way. You do not run out of energy. You run out of alignment. Energy redirected properly replenishes itself. A fruitful person does not have more energy. They simply have less friction. Language is the only thing that God gave mankind or human being that he did not give the rest of creation. In Genesis 1:27, it says, you know, that we are created in God's image. So he had an image of us. And part of God's image is his ability to create. I mean, why did he create? Because it's in his nature to create, therefore he must create. And then he created us, human being, in his image and gifted us with the same creation power. And it comes through the conduit of language. You can't even think outside of language. How you speak is going to create a context for you that you will live into. My son played baseball in high school. He was playing in Denton Ryan in Denton, Texas. He was in left field. The team was up 5-2 going in the bottom of the fifth. They had 2 outs and a runner at first. We had a freshman playing second base. The hitter hits a ground ball to second base, and for some reason he didn't go to first. He threw the ball to shortstop and actually overthrew the shortstop, and the ball went into left field. My son picked up the ball and got it back in, and nobody hurt really, though. I mean, you got 2 outs, runners at first and second, you're up 5-2, so nobody really hurt. The coach at that time comes out of the dugout and via language declares that was bad baseball. At the time, they were on the first base dugout, and I was up the line a little bit in right field watching the game. And the hair on my arm stood up. And I thought, no, coach, that's just baseball. Bad originated in your language. You put it to declaration. You declared it as bad baseball. If these young men do not reject that context, we have yet to see bad baseball. But because he's in a position of authority and they gave agreement to that language that came out of his word hole, they ended up losing that game 6-5. And then the doubleheader after that, they lost 11-0. The coach is upset with the players, and I can't help but think, like, coach, you're the one that brought all of that into context because you were not careful with the language that you pushed out your word hole. So let me ask you, what's an area of your life right now that you're stuck? What language around that situation, event, or thing rolls around upstairs in that mind of yours? That's energy, folks. How have you put that energy to declaration? You see, the United States has a document that no other country in the history of the world has, and that's the Declaration of Independence. Those men put to language the Declaration of Independence. They penned it and they signed it as an act of treason punishable by death. Let me ask you this. The language to which you speak about the particular situation, event, or thing, is it something that you would pen and sign it as an act of treason, punishable by death? Would you die for the language about the situation, event, or thing in your life that is causing you strife? Would you die for the language to which you speak about the event, circumstance, or thing? Folks, I can't stress enough. How we speak about anything is how it's going to go. Really pause for a minute and think, in this particular situation, event, or thing, whatever it is that's causing you strife, am I willing to pen the language that rolls around upstairs? Am I willing to declare it and push it out the word hole? And am I willing to sign my name to it as an act of treason? Because to be honest, we're all treasonous. We're treasonous against our own selves. And my question is, how about you speak about the situation with the outcome that you desire? Write that down. Sign your name to that and be willing to die for it. Think about that.